if that lands, if they get the penalty zone, the implosion, you got glooms and booms all around you, it becomes a problem.
You need to purify this game, which as Bruno, you want that flicker.
Yeah. It's gonna be very, very difficult now for Fireflux to kind of draft around this, because now they will not have the carry nor the Ixia, because I'm sure that will be the ban.
Yeah.
Great bans from Fireflux. Targeting Kid Bomba now. Kid Bomba needs to be, I would say, creative the way that he approaches this in the end.
Because those are his heroes right there, the big set, you know, and the Lapu and the Trizla.
Especially when the implosion comes in, because one of the quote-unquote weakness of the Tigro is that you can cancel the implosion.
Yeah.
So having, okay, so for example, if you don't catch the Minotaur, and the Minotaur is able to cancel out the implosion, then that kind of cancels the engage coming in from the Tigro. So I like that they're going for the approach that, as strong as Sunset Lover is on all of these various mages, you gotta respect the bomb, the Kid Bomba.
That's right. Okay.
I believe Carry is a good ban here.
Carry or Brody.
Brody,
perhaps,
yeah.
Pain
possible.
is the proof that
There's
I'm
the Brody.
still alive.
Highest team DPM.
Deals 14,000 Onyx 13 and Geek Fam 12. 14,000 for Deals Full. Highest team damage per minute. 14,000 per minute.
That means, yeah, that they banned the Valentina. But Novario still is open.
I was hyping up the team damage, man.
Yeah, I know. Because the reason why I said that is because they have the Valentina as well as Novaria that raises their DPM.
Yeah. I agree.
That's
so,
the way they poke.
All right. And
You know why I think they, when I see that DPM, one of the things I think is, it's one of the reasons why I thought Daewoo could possibly bring it to Fireflux, even though I predicted 3-0. I just felt like Daewoo likes to go for those fights. They like to go for the big hits, and Fireflux wants to try to pace things a bit more. They want to try to do it, and Daewoo are going to bring that aggression. And like I said in the very beginning, they're willing to flip the coin, and right now they keep on coming out on top. If Fireflux can't get these combos off this game, it's going to be another win. And the Paquito.
I was actually thinking Paquito or Khalid for them. Khalid obviously is a great choice for like raising the tempo. But when it comes to splitting the map, there is the Paquito. I will not be surprised if Daewoo will go for something like an Angela as their position 4 hero. Because it makes sense it's a combo of Fireflux.
For Daewoo?
For Daewoo, that's right.
So having a mid-Angela.
Mid-Angela. So this is Beatrix and perhaps Akai for Fireflux.
My question is, should Daewoo consider a lane clearer? Because with their composition right now, I do see the scenario where Fireflux, they want to group up so the Paquito can just go on a solo lane, a solo journey, and just deal with everything else.
Is this the Leomord again?
This is Leomord, but then again, there's a lot of control.
Swing.
Oh!
Annie.
That was my 4th guess.
That was my 7th guess. This is risky. And the Faramis picked up. So yeah, it looks like Deus Volt, they're opting for a 4-1 composition where the Paquito can go on a journey. A journey of
a
spiritual journey, finding himself on towards a crystal.
Have you ever been on one of those? Spiritual journey?
I have.
Out in the desert?
I have. When I'm solo queuing and I don't like my teammates, that's what I do. And I'm the roamer. Not advised.
You are, you take quote-unquote roaming literally.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do that. If you're a roamer, go for your team. The composition here, not gonna lie, I'm lacking a little bit more for Daewoo.
Especially because you have the Fanny on the opposite side where it's easy to say that the Minotaur illness is not enough to catch up with you. And you have the Baksha. Imagine what he has to face now, right? Well, Minotaur as well as the Paquito and the Baksha. I think that's difficult.
Well, speaking of difficult, this is going to be a difficult match coming into match number 2 for Deus Volt going up against Fireflux, where again, just to remind you guys, Deus Volt won game number 1. Can Fireflux equalize? Let's jump into the Land of Dawn.
I'm excited about this Fanny pick. I'm wondering though, is it going to really be, they already have decent damage with Rosa and with Sunshine, so I think honestly the TNZ could end up becoming more of a split pusher here, could end up becoming kind of their saving grace if things go bad in the sense of Deuce Fault starts winning out in the team fights. It's kind of a possible answer, but Kid Bamba, Sawo, and Sunset Lover all grouped up here. A little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. TNZ maybe looking for an engage here, wants to try to fight for the Litho Wander. Alien also working his way around. This is, what, 4 people right now for a Litho Wander. This is a lot of pressure for the first neutral objective. You can say, wait, Kid Bamba gets a little bit of damage there. Kid Bamba going to take some damage back, though. Rosa also there to zone away, and finally the Litho Wander goes down.
That whole scenario would have looked better if there was a Clint there.
Yeah.
If there were 2 Clints there. Right? Exactly. You don't want to pick him up.
I'm actually just surprised that there was a big tussle around the Little Wanderer. For just a Little Wanderer.
It matters. That's a big Wanderer.
Yep. And by the way, Flux Esports deal with it in a very smart manner. Oh, gets it. Who gets it?
I don't think TNZ got that one. I think Matador was still able to secure it with the burn. TNZ came a little bit too late.
Yep. It's weird to see that kind of exchange, but Flux actually waited for the shield unity to be down, and then that's when they fought. Very smart way to deal with it. And they had to spend Flicker, though, onto Alien on their Terizla, which means that Flicker penalty zone will not be available in the first turtle fight, so maybe that is something that Deus Vult might be celebrating now.
I just like how Rosa uses the Lilia, making sure that no one has a rotation coming in.
Bro, she plays that Lilia like an EXP laner. Like she's like she really does. And now, first turtle on the map, Magistor Sawo, Kid Bamba up against Alien, Apex 47. It looks like Tanz's going to take a little second, go back to the purple buff.
Great reset.
Good reset. Magistor also, maybe we can go back to the orange buff here. Both teams taking it slow.
Yeah, I agree with how Fireflies is going for this. Kid Bamba!
Bamba down!
Wow!
First blood! I mean, that's one way to play the Fanny. I actually agree. I kind of feel like in this patch, going for the EXP laner might be better than the gold laner. I feel that way.
Yeah, especially if it's a Pakido, right?
Especially if it's a Bamba.
Lapu-Lapu, it's not a Terizla where it's difficult to take out. That's a Kid Bamba that didn't have the champ stance in that team fight. Skirmish, I mean.
Turtle back up. Kid Bamba gonna go back up to the EXP lane. Alien as well. Apex 47 just holding on to this turtle, waiting for TNZ to get here. Kind of babysitting a little bit, but Rosa in a bad spot. Gonna take a lot of damage, able to Black Shoes back though. TNZ looking for the kill. Sunset Lovers pops the Netherrealm. Nice knockup from Apex 47 there. Kid Bamba and Sabo though here to help out. Apex taking a little bit of damage. Alien there as well, decides not to use the penalty zone. Ever so patient.
No one has taken the turtle yet. At 3 minutes 40, but this time because the Fanny didn't have the energy anymore, gets out. Now the
Whoa! TNZ showing what he's here for. Alien comes in with the penalty zone. Rosa also dropping some blooms on top of Sawo there, but no kills happen.
Oh no!
Fireflux come out on top.
I was gonna say Dave Wu just played that well because they know that the Fanny will be just getting out.
Nah.
Just recalling, nah.
That's the reason.
Nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
Never let them know your next move.
That's right.
Make it look like you're not contesting. So that when you do, they're like, you're not supposed to be here.
Then you just pull up and go, nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
And you take the turtle.
I'm straight up busting right now.
That was bussin'.
Bye, Felicia.
TNZ be bussin'. Bust down, Tatiana.
Yeah, and then Dave said, no way, Jose.
Exactly.
No, I mean,
you're doing great.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
amazing.
TNZ, Rosa. Dynamic duo on the mid side. TNZ takes him down, and Rosa actually picks up the kill, which I think is good for Rosa right here. TNZ already got one. Give another one to Rosa. Keep your mid game strong. Carvey gonna get a little bullied here, but Matador's here to help out. Apex with the dash away. Out comes Nibiru's passion. Implosion. The Sunshine's not ready for it. Apex 47 still goes down.
Damage output from Carvey is gonna be enough for that one. That looked like a really good pitch coming out from Flux Esports, but eventually the speed from the Baksha, the way that he is able to catch up.
Ooh, TNZ wants it. Cutthroat, not able to get the kill though. TNZ backs off.
Yeah, Carvey for now. This is one of the things that Bruno can do, is that Bruno can fight against the Fanny just because you have a lot of criticals, making it so that you can burst her down very, very quickly. And the moment that Carvey has that Has Claw, he can survive. He can get back his HP that he lost to TNZ.
A little more skirmish in the mid side, but still both teams taking it not too fast. Fireflux looking for it, but Deuce Vault, very good. They did the same thing last game. They're very good at like denying those aggressions. They're very good at denying those team fights, stopping Fireflux from getting too much from them. Second turtle, now up in the game.
Both teams, I gotta say, have very good discipline on that trigger finger.
Yep. This will be tested once again in this upcoming turtle fight. And this is just the second turtle, in fact, at 6 minutes in. That's how slowly they are handling this game. But the Fanny is well away, and this should be a guaranteed one for Magister. TNZ wants to get the orange buff, but...
No, he's waiting for someone.
Waiting for someone.
Well,
the cavalry is here.
Oh, 1 versus 3. He's okay with it, though. Sawo also there. TNZ's going to bully. Did he retreat that?
He did.
He retreat that.
Hey, any win is a win.
Any win's a win.
Any win's a win.
Litho Wanders, Golems, whatever.
Yep.
What do you call that minion again? That creep
It's,
again? The rock thing?
If you want it to be a golem, sure.
Yeah. No, I think it's a golem in different like terrains. What do you call it? The battlefields. The base one is called the Rock Ursa.
The Rock Ursa.
Yeah, but
Rock
in
Ursa.
some of the maps it's Lava Golem
Lava Golem.
or a Golem actually.
Let's just call it a golem because I kind of feel like, you know what? Let's talk about the game right now because timing for Fireflux, TNZ and Kid Bomba is starting to go for that side lane. So we're gonna look at a lot of 4v4s here, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of 4v4s, maybe a 2v3 or 3v2 up in the top side. Apex 47 taking a bit of damage. Alien, there it is, the penalty zone. Bombardment down, Carvy's out, taken out. Sawo does get the Minoan's Fury off to disengage, but he's already lost his marksman.
And Carvey did not expect that second flurry coming up from Fireflux Esports with the flicker coming up from Alien. Then, obviously, Sunshine with the Ben's Rage all prepared. They get the kill. And that's a massive kill, in fact. Carvey out for a minute, almost a minute.
Right now, it looks like TNZ is not having a good time against Kid Bomba. So at this point, it's like they're just basically equalizing each other. It is about those team fights, which for Fireflux, I kind of feel like with the AoE that they have, they should have a very good advantage, especially if they can do what they did just now and catch Carvey, especially because Carvey doesn't have the Purify now. If the timing is good, they could punish Deus Volt heavily.
Yeah. You can definitely punish them. Fireflux, though, still, I mean, they feel like they're in control. And look how much TNZ's been hanging out on the bot side. This is what I meant, where we might start seeing him a little bit more helping out with the team in other places on the map, dealing with Kid Bomba here. Because at any point, TNZ can swing in and get to that objective, and that's what's going to change this from a 4 to a 4v5 to a 5v4 at any second. 4v4, 5v4, whatever. You know.
Yeah, because I thought numbers would say, but okay, yeah, sure.
Oh!
Explosion.
Explosion, followed by the knock-up. Bombs come down, TNZ picks up the kill at the last second though. Carvey trying to get some free shots off on Alien. Sunset Lover there as well. Alien gonna go down. Carvey dash tackles in, slide tackles in and takes it. It's 1 for 1 right now. Lord's still up.
And Kid Bomba is just like, you can go for that 5v4, right?
Yeah.
Changing from 4v4 to a 5v4, and Kid Bomba is just like, I'm on a spiritual journey here, my friend.
Spiritual journey. That's
I'm discovering myself.
He's finding towers.
By pushing this. Oh, Kid Bomba! Almost taking down TNZ.
Yep. Sunset Lover almost out. Carvey also pushed back. Apex 47 does not have the implosion yet, but does have the flicker, so that will be the combo that they'll be looking for. In fact, all of the battle spells for Fireflux Esports are available, whereas for Carvey, already losing his Purify, that's gonna be a big deal heading into the next Lord fight.
Rosa 1-0-1 right now, should be stacking up, wondering where the gold's at, wondering where the items are at for Rosa, because that could also, last game, Deuce Vol was really able to deny Rosa and get Kid Bomba with a lot of damage onto him. Survives with about 10% there. Fireflux still staying aggressive. They don't want to give up this first objective.
TNC is level 13 already. Magister is just about to hit level 12. And this is not Magister's fault. It's just that the Fanny can just spread the map so easily. Get out, get in, get back, and then get out once again, then farm once again. That's why he's level 13, because he's able to farm out the lane minions. Whereas for Boxia, you're just really reliant on jungle creeps and kills, which in this case, 1-0-1 for Deus Volt, not the best for something like a Boxia.
Alien in the mid side. This is... We saw it with the Lethal Wander. We're seeing it with the... Ooh, Kid Bomba taken out of the boss side. TNZ able to pick up the kill. This might be the time for Fireflux to finally put their foot on the gas pedal here and try to take this first Lord.
I like the proactive nature because Fireflux, they understand that if Kid Bomba is here, he's going to be a problem. Send two people, get the objective done, and the objective was Kid Bomba. So I like that Fireflux, they're playing the map. They understand the movement coming in from Deus Volt and able to get there before Deus Volt get there themselves.
Rosa also got a nice lane cut down there. Gonna let those minions onto that tier 3 in the boss side, pick up something else. So even while they're working this tower, they're trying to reclaim some ground on the map there. Kid Bomba is back up, and Lord is gonna get reset again.
Oh,
but Apex, big damage. Sunshine picks up the kill on a Magister, but Kid Bomba wants to try to find someone of his own. Alien in the backside with that penalty zone, trying to delay Carvey, not let him in, but Carvey wants to find it. Doesn't have the slide tackle, decides not to re-engage there. So it's 1 for 0.
Yep. Massive fight coming out from Fireflux Esports as they found Magister in this upcoming Lord fight. That means that they will have a little bit of an advantage. And at the same time, they dodged Sao. The fact that they have the triple flicker coming out from Fireflux Esports really put Deus Volt in a very bad situation. However, it's another Lord Dance. Magister is going to be able to reach this because he is...
penalty zone right onto Carvey. Finds the kill. Rosa picks it up, though. Puts the kill right in the pocket as TNZ takes the Lord. Alien goes down, but that is a cheap Lord in my book.
Dude, I gotta say, Fireflux, they're using the draft beautifully. The amount of setups for Rosa is great. Apex 47, those implosions are really making a difference here for Fireflux Esports, making all those kills look easy.
Oh! TNZ under the tower, looking for Sunset Lover there. Kid Bomba as well. Taking some damage. Rosa pushing forward, and Fireflux controlling the map right now.
Well done coming out Fireflux pushing in the mid lane. In addition to that, they are always forcing out Carvey. Carvey now doesn't have the Purify. We'll have it 46 seconds from now. And just go back, Kid Bomba. You can see Rosa with the Lilia.
That is disgusting. They strangled him there. They just held him there. Stay here, we're gonna take you out.
Dude, the Thorn Queen, man, on this Lilia is a different beast altogether. Like, it's an AoE damage, but the focus he has on those glooms, it's painful.
Very clean with it. They're going to try to crash into this tower. Now, Lord has already been taken out, but they've taken everything from Deus Vault here. Nothing but inhibitor stand, and TNZ looking for an angle as well. Sunshine holding the front side. And look at Apex 47. You know he's looking. He's hunting for that implosion right now. He's positioning himself right against the wall, looking for the flicker. He has it. He's ready to go. He's just saying, let me pull the trigger, guys. Let me pull the trigger.
Dude, I gotta say as well, the way that Fireflux Esports has been moving as a unit, it's very disciplined in the terms of they understand the order that who goes in first. Like, Rosa will try to chunk them down, but Rosa won't fully commit until one of the engagers, either Alien or Apex 47, says, hey, you want this? I can start something up for you. So I feel like Fireflux, they're really looking at Apex 47 and Alien. If they say go, they go.
Yeah. Good initiators for sure for Fireflux Esports, and I think that they have woken up. Game number 1, their engages were quite dicey and was ill-advised, but now it's
damage
perfect.
on a Magister there. Colt Altar does come out. Watch for Apex with the conceal. Does get stopped in his tracks from Magister. Still goes down, and Sunshine finds another. Sunset Lover knocked out. Fireflux now 5-4. God, Sunset, that's the thing about the Faramis, man. He comes back so fast every time.
You thought that he didn't die.
Yeah, for a second I'm like, wait, it was only a one. They only got one?
Yeah, but they kind of need that more. The stacks will not be easy for the Faramis now. Fortunately, they have a lot of defense in them. And you can even argue that Magister just made the sacrificial play. But at this point, I think that Fireflux Esports, they have found their mojo. You can see that Alien is very confident initiating now with the penalty zone. They have Apex 47 to follow, even going for the solo conceal plays. And TNZ, obviously, the confidence, man.
Kid Bomba is going to be able to get away from this. All 3 of their damage dealers have 0 kills right now.
Can I just say, Apex 47 makes me want to play Tigro. This is what we call idol.
Idol.
Yeah, it's like it's a Southeast Asian thing, like
idol.
idol.
I got you. Whoa. Beyblade's down here.
Wall spam.
Wall spam.
That's the usually people die by that time. I feel like even TNC is like, okay, this is getting a little bit long.
My thumb hurts.
It's like, yo, Rosa, help.
TNC gonna take the Lord there. Fire Flux on the uprise. Deuce
Oh,
Ball
Apex,
gonna have to
Apex,
back
Apex.
up. Apex looking for it. Snipe shot lined up as well. Carvey busted down. Gonna have to go back to the base, but the Lord coming soon.
Yep.
Nearly a straight fire.
Fire Flux. It's going to be a lot of damage that they dealt in a span of a few seconds. And TNZ is so confident now to the point where Magister is going to be chunked out easily. Getting zoned out. Imagine getting zoned out by a Fanny.
Sunset. I mean, Sunshine finds the sunset. It's getting dark today for Deuce Volt. Fire Flux trying to move in. Fire Flux wants to tie up the game here. Lord at about max health right here. A little bit of damage on Apex. Magister goes down. Sunshine's here. TNZ wants to take them all out too. Kid Bomba falls next. A double kill for Sunshine. Sawo looking for the escape, looking for the defense, but that's it. The Crystals taken out, and Fire Flux takes game 2.
What a perfect way to start your Saturday with a best of 5 that starts with the equalizer. The score right now, ladies and gentlemen, is 1-1. We're looking at this best of 5 to potentially go all the way.
And that was a beautiful recovery coming out from Fireflux Esports. Game number 1, they made some questionable plays around their skirmishes, around their initiations, but in this game number 2, there wasn't any. You can see Apex 47 finding his confidence once again, layered up almost immediately by Apex.